Hey, crypto family. I'm Nemesis, the Crypto Brothers. Kind of experimenting with something a little new here, so let me know if you like the music or if it's too loud or whatnot. Just let me know if this is like a bad idea. But needless to say, I do keep an eye on what the industry, what the regulatory people and the lawmakers do. Since I do live in the United States, Congress does kind of dictate how I can interact with the crypto industry. You know, like places like Coinbase, Gemini, I have to do KYC, know your customer, and AML, which is anti-money laundering laws. So the government knows what I'm doing. My banks know what I'm doing. So everything that I am doing within the crypto space is all being recorded. So for me, there is no hiding or trying to do anything nefarious or illegal like they're trying to say that everybody does, and that's what the space is all used for. But I do keep an eye on whenever they start talking about regulatory stuff in this field, just because this does affect everybody in this space, and even in the long term or short term. I want to know what they're doing. I want to know if they're actually becoming more informed, or are they becoming more detached from reality on what things are, like some of the people are in this that talk poorly about it. You could tell when they talk, they are just misinformed, or they've just never gotten any information. But let's see how this one rolls. This one's by Cointelegraph, written by Anna Alexandre. U.S. crypto industry reps, lawmakers, venture capitalists discuss regulatory landscape. Hopefully they're not going to stifle innovation in the process of this. Representatives from the U.S.-based financial giants and crypto startups will meet with Washington lawmakers this Tuesday to discuss regulatory landscape, CNBC reported September 24th. Hopefully this is a positive thing. The roundtable, dubbed Legislation Certainty for Cryptocurrencies, will be reported to be hosted by Rep. Warren Davidson, Republican, Ohio. The attendees will address the issue of policymaking regarding the new asset class in the run-up to the introduction of the bill of the House of Representatives by Davidson's this fall. Republican of Ohio. You know, I've been kind of seeing a little bit of a trend on this one. It seems like a lot of the Republican states, now correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of the Republican states, it seems like, are the first ones to adopt this. Being in Illinois and being a Democrat, it's starting to open up my eyes, get a bigger game on this one. It's like, are the Republicans the ones that are actually the forefront thinkers in this space, and the Democrats are the ones holding this space back? That's just kind of like a new theory of mine. Considering that I've been seeing a lot of the Republican states being the first ones, I mean, at least to accept. Now, I mean, I get it. They're not accepting Bitcoin directly. They're accepting Bitcoin third party. That third party is cashing it in for cash. So you're basically still paying your taxes in cash. But the ability to offload cryptocurrencies to pay for taxes is a step, and it seems like it's the Republican states that are doing this first. And that's just my thoughts. It's something that's just kind of, in the last few months, I've been kind of thinking about this, going, wow, is it the Democrats holding us back, or is it just a combination of everybody? We'll see. In a letter to participants, Davidson reported to point out 8 questions for the meeting, saying that your input is critical to helping us preempt a heavy-handed regulatory approach that could stall innovation and kill the US ICO initial coin offering market. Along with those issued with include the problem of protecting consumer fraud. Regulators plan to cover private funding disclosures to token issuance laws. That one's kind of a disturbing. I mean, let me just let me just reread that one. In a letter to participants, David reportedly pointed out 8 questions for the meeting, saying that your input is critical in helping us preempt heavy-handed regulatory approach that could stall innovation and kill the US ICO. So they're wanting to hold. Okay, now this Republican. Now this one just kind of goes back to that last little thing I was saying. Are they all kind of just holding back the industry? One just kind of proves that last little bit. I don't know why they would want to stifle innovation and kill off new thinking. I mean, are they that scared? I mean, just think about it. Are they that scared of fresh thoughts and new way of thinking and new ways of doing things? This is horrible. You just tell that they're afraid of change. Where was I? Let's see here. Along with those issuance, which would include, probably I read that part. Oh yeah, here we go. This paragraph. Among the invitees, representatives from Fidelity, Anderson Howitz, NASDAQ, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, cryptocurrency startup Ripple. That Ripple nipple's gonna be there. Of course, centralized Ripple. Why would they have a startup coin that you can almost that just is confusing to have Ripple there. Coinbase and Circle have reportedly confirmed attendance. The opening remarks given by Reps Ted Budd, Republican in New York, and Tom Emmer, Republican of Minnesota, French Hill, Republican of Arkansas, and Duran Soto, Republican, I forget what FA is. On September 21st, Representative Emmer revealed his intention to introduce 3 bills. I wonder if that's supposed to be Representative of Arkansas or something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong on that part. Oops. It very well could be all like Representative New York, Representative Minnesota, Representative Arkansas. I bet you it is. And so Representative Emmer revealed his intentions to introduce 3 bills to support blockchain and digital cryptocurrencies. Okay. Focusing on development of blockchain technology as well as establishing safe harbor for taxpayers with forked digital assets. According to Emmer, taxpayers can only comply with the law when the law is clear. Thank you. Also this month, lawmakers call in the International Revenue Service (IRS) to issue, clarify, and comprehensive crypto tax guidance. The lawmakers argue that while the IRS has proactively continued to remind taxpayers of the penalties for non-compliance with its guidance, its failure to introduce a more robust taxation framework severely hinders taxpayers' abilities to meet their obligations. Thank you. How are we supposed to sit there and pay our taxes if you don't have a clear cut, this is how you do it. I mean, even myself, from a miner's perspective, I mine the coin. Now, I have this coin in my wallet. It doesn't move. I can have it in a private wallet, mining there indefinitely. And the US government will never know about it until I move a single coin out of that wallet into something that's attached directly with me that's been KYC'd, like if I put it into my Coinbase wallet. So the laws right now, they're so loose that, I mean, if I wanted to, I can basically hide these coins, these assets that they want taxes on, but I never paid for anything, so they're now a capital gain, which gets hit up at even a higher tax level. So I have myself no real incentive to try to report anything that I get from crypto unless I know it's from an area that's been onboarded, that took down my information, that's attached to my bank account, that reports to the IRS. So they need to sit there and kind of make this stuff a little bit easier and not make it to where I'm being taxed, what is it, 40 something, 30 something percent tax when I buy something like a pair of shoes with some cryptos. You don't get taxed that way with fiat. You could not have to be taxed this way with this stuff if it's being used to buy stuff, which means that it has a store value, which means that these lawmakers just need to get over it and get with the new times. With that being said, if you got anything else to add into it, drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. While you're down there, smash that like button and hit the subscribe and the bell notification. All that stuff helps me out in the long run. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.